It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Filling up with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Filling up with my broken pieces, took them all and made them yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed, skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, you take me higher, baby, you take me higher, yeah, you take me higher, baby.
Welcome to Saturday Night by the Progressive News Show that just don't give a damn. I am your host, Marlon Clyburn, along with Tracy of Tracy Media. And on today's show, I just so happened to find a trend of a lot of gaslighting going on in short period of time. You know, I'm used to it being spread out so you forget the lie that they said last week or last month or something like that. But it was like it was a real huge cluster of it. So I was like, yeah, that'll make a good show. So we're just going to concentrate on a couple of people. Some that y'all may have forgot about, some that you know, all-time favorites. So let's see who's already in the house. Hello,
Hey,
Anna.
Anna.
Hello. And I see Mickey already said, beware, just woke up from a long nap, so I'm so ready. Oh boy. Oh, wait a minute. Hi, sweetheart. You are perky tonight. Just looked down at my chest, far from perky. Yeah, that was a good nap. Hello, Anna. How are you today? Hey, Susan.
Hi,
Okay.
Susan.
I'm glad everybody's here because I do have an announcement. Um, and it was a long time coming. Um, so me and Theus Robinson have been talking all week long. We've been doing a whole bunch of negotiating and going back and forth and things like that. And we finally came to a conclusion this week. So unfortunately, I have to announce that Theus Robinson will not be with Saturday Night Vibe or Radical Truth to Power this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What the heck?
Theus is taking a long needed weekend away from everything. So he will be back next week. He will not be here none this week. So I just had to find a way to slide that in. Slide that in. Oh no, nah, Mickey, I was just joking. This is like a brother to me. He ain't going nowhere. Sorry. I had to do it. I had to find a way. I had to find a way to do it. Now, truth be known, the negotiation to get him to take this weekend off, that part was true.
Yeah.
Because it literally, I can't find the time right now because I'm using my phone for something else. It literally almost ended like maybe 4 hours before the show started. And he was pulling out. So, but he went through it. And there you go. So, whew, that's my brother. But sometimes, good gracious, I love the chemistry. Oh, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mickey.
Me too. Thank you very much. Well, without further ado, and for the simple fact that, I got to take one more dig, let it be known because Theus is not here, we'll actually make it out in 2 hours. So, without further ado, let's get this party started. So let's start with the first gaslighting. And this has been tried, well, I ain't gonna say tried before. It has been said before, only they used a different president and a different situation. Other than that, it's the same gaslighting BS kind of lie. So here's nobody's favorite, Janine Pirro.
Trudeau is now going to listen to Biden. Biden now has the final word on what you should do if someone is protesting peacefully. Biden, the same guy who in the summer of 2020 decided that he would allow people to burn down, streets and businesses.
There's a reason why Biden allowed so-called burning down of streets, which I don't know how you burn a street, but let's not even worry about that right now. There's a reason why Biden allowed the riots to burn down streets and buildings and everything else. It's pretty much the same reason Barack Obama didn't stop 9/11 from happening. They wasn't freaking presidents. But the gaslighting part is you're not supposed to know that. You're not supposed to look through history. You're supposed to just go, yeah, that's right. Biden sure did. And by the way, let's make one thing perfectly clear. Because I heard somebody else say this too, and I totally agree. Even if she was to come back later and go, oh, I made a mistake. Biden wasn't in office when those protesters were going on, but he sure did. So he supported them and everything else. Please show me proof of Biden supporting this. like Biden was marching with them. Like Biden was holding up a BLM sign. Like Biden said anything about it at all during or after the campaign. But Tracy, that's gaslighting number one. What do you think?
First of all, she should have stayed on that judge show that she was on back in the early 2000s. Secondly, I wish the whole Fox network would just disappear. She knows good and well at the stupidity astounds me. But she knows what she's doing. She knows the audience that she's talking to. She knows, she knows who she's talking to. She knows she's talking to people that believe that Barack Obama had something to do with 9/11, that Biden was in the streets with Black Lives Matter protesters. And if he was, okay, that's good. He was actually supporting Black Lives Matter, which he really hasn't done. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. Again, I wish the Fox network would go away. Just go away. Don't say anything. No. Yes, he did. He did. He said that he wished the rioting would stop. That's what he said about Black Lives Matter. I kid you not.
There you go. But he supported them.
But he supported them.
He supported them.
By giving the police more money. But hey, again, that's a whole nother show.
Yeah, it's one that I missed out on. Senator Tom Cotton. I just didn't feel like looking up the whole video. Senator Tom Cotton just last week, maybe even this week passing, was complaining about the bill that was allowing, and the bill, so to speak, I can't remember the name of it, I just know the content of it. The bill was allowing lower counts people to get out of jail, like that stuff that just really wasn't important, just BS type of charges, was allowing those people to get out of jail early. So his whole concept was, and the Democrats are allowing these people to get out, and they signed that bill, and now people are coming out, and they're coming after you, and they're coming after your wife, and they're coming after your daughter, and they're going to burn your house down, and the whole kit and caboodle. Another senator stood up and went, first of all, you know that bill was signed in 2020. Second of all, you know that bill was bipartisan. And thirdly, do you know who signed that bill into law? Trump. So I have no idea why you try to blame Democrats for a bipartisan bill that was signed by a Republican president.
Because that's the playbook of the Republicans. Say a bunch of hot air stuff that's not true. Distract. Meanwhile, they do nothing, offer nothing, and are nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. So Tom Cotton went back on the mic and went, yeah, you're right and everything. You're right. You know, that was a bipartisan. That it was wrong for the Republicans to support that bill, and it was wrong for the president to sign that bill.
So he's saying Trump was wrong? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, but you notice how he stopped short of, we were really wrong for allowing these people to come and burn down your houses and come after your wife and come after the door. See, that storyline had to go away.
But
because now you put the pressure back on the Republicans now. Oh, so it really was you who allowed these people to come after my wife and children.
Yeah, because I thought he was one of the ones that voted for it.
He probably was. Like I said, that's one of those lies that got caught at that moment. Yeah, nonviolent offenders, precisely. That's what I meant. Thank you, Mickey. It was nonviolent offenders, but yeah, he stopped short of saying that if he's sticking to that same rhetoric of we're letting people come out to, which is funny because yeah, Mickey, they're coming after your wife and your daughters and everything else, but when they nonviolent drug offenders. But we're not supposed to know that part either.
Well, wait a minute. He should have just went with the whole hide your kids, hide your wife guy. Because that's exactly what he sounded
probably
like.
Should just play that video.
Yeah, just play
Martin
that.
Taylor Green would have played the video.
and then said, "Oh, don't ask me." Turn the Caspa but that's a whole nother day.
Oh, wait a minute. I got to fit something real quick. Hold on 1 second here.
Oh no, I think I know what's coming.
All right. We had to fix that real quick.
Oh boy, how did
right there.
It was like, here it comes.
We had to fix that right there. So everybody, please hit that like button for me. I will truly appreciate it. Just smash that like button, please. If you're new here and so far you like the content, hit the subscribe button. If later on you don't like our content, that's fine. You can always unsubscribe. But since you're here, go ahead and subscribe. Please do not forget to hit that notification bell. I was told, okay, so I can start getting on people's nerves. I was told that if you uncheck the notification bell and recheck it, it works better. Again, I don't know. Maybe.
And share Marlon's videos to your friends.
Please. And share the videos.
Yes, share. Tag them on your Facebook if you have Facebook.
So, Thiz, what do you think about this? Oh, he's not here. So we can move on. So we can now move on. So we're gonna move on to Lauren Berber.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I just have to show the video. Is he worried about the criminals coming out after we win? And what is he doing with the 100,000 untested? Entirely different subject. That's not what he's talking about at the time, and he doesn't know anything about it.
How he got elected? I'm like,
but he's going to look into it as he jump into the SUV. Do you ever notice how that's always their getaway car? A SUV, a black SUV.
If you Joe Manchin is a Maserati.
Yeah, so nice to work for the people and actually get to drive a Maserati. That's so sweet. Yes, he does. If you subscribe to new channels, YouTube will drop some of your older shows from notification.
Yep, you gotta like it to put it in your like section.
Oh wow. Yep.
I just learned that a few days ago. I'm like, what?
Yep. I got some work to do tomorrow then, huh? So we're gonna move on to Laura Berber. A show that I can't remember the name of it, nor do I want to remember the name of it because I'll probably never hear about this show ever again. Gabe Lauren. Was it sexiest? I'll just show you the video.
We like to honor greatness on this show. This is something we've look, whether it's sports greatness, whoever achieves highly on this show, we choose to acknowledge, and we don't celebrate enough greatness in this society. And on occasion, we like to also acknowledge when there are Congress people who actually do good things as well. So we get to do both those things with our next guest here. Joining me now, the first winner of the Jesse Kelly Show Hottest Woman in Congress list, Congresswoman from Colorado, Lauren Boebert. Congresswoman, first and foremost, before we get to all the news of the day, I want to congratulate you on such a high achievement and hope you got our certificate. I see you did get our certificate, and I want to make sure you also got the gift card we sent along with it.
I got it. Look at that, Jesse. How's that?
That's outstanding.
And Jesse, I do think that 2743 is under the gift limits, but if we check with ethics and it's over, this is coming right back to you.
Yes, ma'am. I understand that. We're going to do the best we can to up that to 30 next year, depending on how the show does. But moving forward.
First of all, sexiest woman in Congress is the most sexist thing I have ever heard. Number two, dude, don't ever try to make this a prestigious award. ever again. Number 3, to answer your question, Anna, her name is Berber. Yes, because that's how it was seen on the certificate. First of all, if you pay a little closer attention, not only did they drop the T off the end of it, so it looks like it says Berber, but they also misspelled it. So it looked like somebody went in with a red marker and
Yeah.
put the right. And fourth, truly appreciate your fundraiser to raise that whole $35 or $36 so you could get her a gift card at Red Lobster for your prestigious. This is the dumbest group of people. I
didn't know objectifying women was still a thing. I'm like, first of all, stop going to Office Depot to get your awards. You literally went to Office Depot, got some certificate paper. You didn't have enough sense to use spell check. What? I'm like, she's up there all proud of it. What was the criteria? What was their criteria? They had to be white. Definitely had to be white because they are.
Oh yeah, because by the way, I dropped this out of the second part of it. AOC came in second, and she's upset about that. Dude, AOC don't even know you exist. Really, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. Nobody knew you exist that wasn't truly looking for you.
What? He couldn't put Marjorie Greene up on there second? He couldn't do that? But what is he trying to say?
Maybe he has standards now. I don't know. Maybe he does.
Get that frame from the Goodwill. Up there gonna polish it. Ooh, let's paint it. Make it look real pretty. And miss me with all that sexism, please.
It did, but the Red Lobster gift card, boy.
I can almost see. Okay, here's how I can see it. I'm not playing defend guys card, but I'll say this. Giving gifts to Congress people can be illegal.
Anything over $50.
Yeah. Of course, corporations give millions of dollars through PACs, but let's ignore that portion. So I got the inside joke. They're trying to say under $20 or whatever it was. They couldn't have came up with getting an actual plaque note. Just go to Office Depot. Get some of that certificate paper. Neanderthals don't count.
Let's face the fact though. We're using Neanderthal. Then Laura Boebert is not that far from that either. I mean, she has said some absolute terrible trash things in her past too.
She called Ilmar Omar a terrorist.
Yeah.
And got away with it. I mean, what?
And that's why I literally cannot run for office, because if you come out your mouth wrong at me, I don't care who you are.
Yeah, I'm coming right back at you.
How long you been up there? We're going at it.
I don't have to hit you, but I'm coming back.
No, I'm not going to lay a hand on you. You're just going to wish you never said anything about me.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to make that perfectly clear that we are no longer, and I'm saying we because there's some people who agree with me, we are no longer going to turn the other cheek. We are no longer going to take the higher ground and all this other stuff. My wife sent me a video, and I normally don't like violent videos. So I'm not even going to show it on here because there is violence attached to this video. But if you look at the video, all you see is this black dude slapping the holy crap out of this white dude.
Oh, the Karen.
Several times, over and over and over and over again. Then he stopped, and the white dude must have said something, so he came back over there and started slapping him some more until he fell over, and then it was over. So my wife was like, what did he say? I can't hear what he said. So she said, okay, hold on. So she put the phone to her ear so she could hear it a little clearer. What did she say? And the white dude said, so tell me, what's the difference between blacks and the N-word?
Yep, that's hard.
Yeah, this is what's going to happen. You got the N-word this time. That's what happened.
Yep, and I'm assuming that
Over. I lost count how many times he slapped him. Seriously.
he didn't punch him. He just slapped
Nope,
him.
he never threw a punch. All of was
Did he
open
call
hand
the
slaps.
did Karen call the police?
No, but you can hear somebody. I feel so sorry for whoever said it too. I heard somebody in the background going, in the middle of slapping him now, okay? So he's already in the midst of doing this. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Like, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think this is going to happen now. Very bad timing. You know the whole saying, read the room? Dude, I'm going to need you to read this room right now. You're polite, I need you to leave is not going to work.
That's not going to work.
Hey, the gift card should have been for her and her husband. He could have found some young chicks. Oh, Lord.
Yep. You know, without Mickey, I couldn't get a laugh a day.
I don't like violence at all. I enjoy that video. He called it. Yeah. I don't condone, but I don't do violence. I don't.
But sometimes.
But like I said, I don't condone it. But a lot of times I understand it. I just.
Yeah, you do understand it, although you're like, yeah, you could have. Wait a minute, no. Oh, okay. I just got him like, no.
Oh, okay.
Y'all know y'all can spell these words. I'm not.
Yeah, please do not come on here and go Brandon on this show. We you can spell the word out. It ain't that kind of show. But yeah, I like I said, I don't even condone it, but I did find myself watching the video like 3 times back to back. Like,
yeah, I think I saw it and I was like, well, that's what happens when you say the N-word and you're not black. I don't know what else am I gonna say.
Look, either that or you're gonna get the Arizona iced tea. You got a choice.
Oh, that was
you have a choice in the. It's not like you don't have choice.
You know, I played that video on my podcast so many times. I'm like, okay, I gotta stop watching this. No, you didn't, because I saw it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Look, I'm happy that you did, because I was sitting here struggling like, Francois? Oh, that is how you normally spell. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But I'm glad you did it, Tracy, because I really was sitting here. For quotes, I don't give no for quotes given. No.
And back on this award that they gave her.
Yeah.
If you're going to be sexist, you're just going to objectify women. That's the best y'all can do? Come on. Really? Really? Really?
That was, yeah. You know what, Tracy? You answered your own question. Yeah, that's the best they could do.
I'm like, y'all must got a whole bunch of
ooglies. It's a fake award. You think you actually think they put? First of all, let's look at it on 2 ways. First of all, the reward is sexist.
Yeah, of course it's sexist.
But then again, you got to think, Laura Bogan. You accepted the reward.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, I'm the hottest guy. Not because of the work she's done,
which is
nothing.
But
she's hot. I'd have been like, agree, Mickey.
Yeah, agree.
But I'm like, if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna just objectify people, come on, you got to bring your A game. She's like F- game. I'm like, she's not a. No, I'm gonna leave that alone.
And
I'm wrong because I don't want to be guilty of objectifying women while complaining about objectifying women. They could have did a lot better.
The thing about it is, please stop. Laura Berbert and Marjorie Taylor Greene and Gomer and people like that, will y'all please stop talking about the hard work that they do? Name one bill
One thing that they
that they
ever
have
did.
written. Just one. Just one bill they have written. Look, you can even lie to me and somebody else wrote the bill and you said, yeah, this is my bill. You at least do that. Okay, fine. You can't even do that.
She's
You
not.
have done nothing but talk.
Green is not even on a committee. She got stripped of her committee work.
I give them $1,000. Anyone on that show knows how many women are actually in.
Yep, I would too.
Yeah.
You can keep that $1,000 in and they don't know.
But they can tell you all the ones that's hot.
Yeah, one.
I guarantee you is if every white young woman in the Senate, in the House, it don't matter.
There's only, I want to say 6 women senators. So bad. And I think it's either 6 or 8. But I know it's not 10. I know it's not 10.
Diaz, how many? Oh, he's still not here. I'm gonna run that gag all the way to the ground. So let's move on. And let's move on to one of Tracy's favorite people.
Oh no.
We haven't seen him we did see him last week or 2 weeks ago. But that was an entirely different story. No, we back on track with him. Everybody's favorite mayor, yours and mine, Rudy Giuliani.
Oh no.
He's back.
Why?
Rare form too. So Rudy Giuliani is back in the news because there's reports that's coming out, of course, about him agreeing with the January to talk to the January 6th committee and cooperate, by the way. Cooperate fully. What's cooperating fully? Nobody knows. I mean, you could go in there, you could walk in, you could plead the fifth and say, I cooperated with you. So this first video is him gaslighting number one about the committee itself.
To just dislodge the president. So how can you have any confidence in this committee, which, by the way, is illegal? I mean, it doesn't have a minority membership. It really can't subpoena anybody.
One, those 2 Republicans that you constantly bring up as rhinos over and over and over again. So yes, it is a legal committee. Yes, they can subpoena because they've been doing it since they started. But again, you're not supposed to know about the law. You're supposed to just listen to this dude who's been drinking since 6 in the morning. Wait a minute. In the House of Representatives, there's 121 surveyed female.
24?
I'm
sure thought it was like 8. I'm like, it can't be too many women because none of them act like that.
Rudy Trump, Schumer, all New Yorkers. I'm so yeah.
Nikki, we ain't got it too much better in Indiana.
Yeah. Like you don't know Kinsinger and Cheney. Especially you don't know Cheney because you've been trying to get her kicked out for the longest doggone time.
You know what, Rudy Giuliani, you have to give him credit for something. As broke as he is, as irrelevant as he is, he still has the time to do cameos for $300 a pop. You too can pay Rudy Giuliani to give a message to your family or friend.
Well, somebody got to pay for them attorneys because Trump ain't no more.
Why I don't know what Trump has over these people. I'm like, but why are y'all so? He uses people. He's a user. He doesn't pay his bill. Why? What? Why? I don't get it.
Because right now, I knew at some point people was going to start doing this. You don't gone too far in now. So you can still use Trump rhetoric without actually being dealing with Trump because you've been saying it for so long. So you can't now you made your money from it and you still need money. So you can't go back and go, you know what? Yeah, Trump is a liar. He lied. He flipped on me and everything. Trump is no good and blah, blah. No, you got to keep it going. You got to keep the grift going. Because Rudy broke. I mean, he's not our broke, but he ain't up there like he used to be. Because those attorneys ain't cheap.
Mm-mm.
They costing. And they ain't treating him like they treat Trump. Like, hey, we'll work for free until you get the bill and then you'll pretend that you don't know us and we never get paid. No, these are the people that's looking at Giuliani and going, yeah, we're going to need that money up front and in perpetuity until this whole thing is blown over. So, speaking of Trump, did you hear about his attorneys trying to get him and his kids off from not testifying in New York?
I don't pay it. I try not to pay attention to him really because seriously, when I think about him, I just want to vomit. I just want to vomit.
Well, here's the funny thing. I'm only saying it because it's funny as crap. They actually used the argument that Trump should not have to testify because Trump is a protective class.
Wait a minute. What protective class do they think he's in?
He's a Republican former president.
But that doesn't apply to former presidents. That actually applies to the actual president. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
He really did, Mickey. I know, but I'm just saying. He dangles them in front of his face. And they fall for it every time, like dumb butt Charlie Brown.
So anyway, they argued that Trump was a protective class because he was an outspoken Republican former president. So that would make him a protective class. So the judge rightly said the protective class is race, creed, color, religion, and sexual origin. Being a former Republican president is nowhere in that protective class. Nice try, though. Because you know, you may get the right judge. Who knows? He did put a lot of judges on there.
He put a lot of judges that ended up ruling against him. Is it 65 or 61 lawsuits?
Oh, it was in the 60s. That's what I always tell everybody. I ain't got to get the right number. Just take my word for it. It was in the 60s.
It was more than 50.
You won one of them.
On a technicality.
Quite honestly, that didn't even do jack squat because it was a technicality, and it changed absolutely nothing. It didn't even change the count. No, wait a minute, it did change the count.
But Biden got more votes.
No, Trump. Yeah, Biden wound up getting more votes. He was white male, supposedly rich and a fascist. Yeah, in their eyes, he is a protective class. All of them are protective classes, if that's the case. So we're going to move on to what Rudy Giuliani feels about the January 6th insurrection itself. And notice again the gaslighting, how one of the gaslighting tricks that they like to use so much is they like to say that we said something about a certain subject that we never said, and then you defend yourself against what was never said by us. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's their whole trick. Oh, you said she was ugly. No, I never. Well, you shouldn't call her ugly because she ain't ugly. That's wrong. We never called her ugly. We don't even know who you're talking about. That's the trick. To get their side mad about something that never existed. So here's what he said about the January 6th insurrection.
January 6th is nothing more than Russian collusion with another name and a new lie and a new set of crazy, exaggerated. It's worse than September 11th.
Yeah.
It's worse than Pearl Harbor. It's worse than the Civil War. It's worse than the end of the world.
He wasn't sober, was he? Because he couldn't have been. I'm like, dude, I don't like to say people are drunk on air, but my mind sure went straight to that.
Nobody said any of that. Nobody ever will say any of that, but it don't matter because the grip at this point is so easy to do. It's almost like it's just written on a piece of paper, honestly. It's 2 pages of the same stuff said over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah.
You change the name of the person, you change the name of the event, you change the name of the time that it happened. But it's the same lie. And people eat it up because you either have to be scared of something or you have to be afraid of something. Those are your 2 choices. We have to keep our people scared or we have to make them mad some type of way.
Yep.
But it's not like you've come up with anything brand new since 2000. Let's just be real. You haven't came up with a new grip since 2000. And why should you? The ones you got now works. Tracy?
I still can't believe he went on air with them. But it's Fox News. Again, he knows who he's talking to. I'm surprised he didn't go with "They're the Real Patriots" card. I'm surprised that he didn't ask the reporters to chime in with their. Yeah, it was. They were just exercising their constitutional rights. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got hurt.
I don't think so either.
I'm just like, You know what?
Yeah. So I take it back. You did come up with a new one. Now it's the whole Holocaust and everything else.
Slavery wasn't really that bad.
But this is though.
Yeah, this is modern day slavery.
This man made us the worst thing since.
This is slavery. This is slavery from the white people.
We can't say slavery because we just said slavery wasn't bad. Holocaust.
No, they go with the slavery. They'll say modern day slavery so they can ease up on it. It's modern day slavery. But we're trying to say, hey, what's up, D? Hey.
Diaz won't be here this week, so this is your chance to stay with us. So, again, please hit that like button. Pretty. Please hit that like button while we're on here. If you are new to the show and you like our content, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate it. I am at the very least, and I know it's a small number, but it's a goal of mine to have 100 subscribers before the end of this year. Now, obviously, if I have over, I ain't going to cry about it. But at the very least, 100. Don't forget to, and by the way, not only do I not forget to share my videos, Tracy's videos too, Thea's videos too. Share these things out to as many people as you possibly can. You don't know if they'll like it or not. They may be like-minded by you, but they don't know we exist because we're still a small group. And rightfully so. It's only been over a year.
It's been 2 years for me.
Only been a year. Only been a year for me.
It's been 2 for me. I'm like,
Has it been? Nope, it's been a year. Yeah. Because I remember when we shut down, that's when I was like, well, I got time to do this now, buddy. So let's move on to the final Rudy Giuliani video. You know, this is the funny thing about it. I'm the one who actually put these videos together, and then I get sick of them, so I just don't even want to see them my own self. But since I already got it in here, this is Rudy Giuliani's final video, and he's talking about the Mullins report, that report that said that Clinton was spying on Trump during the 2016 election, which I don't even know that much information about it. But my question is, why are you making a big deal about Clinton spying on your campaign, yet you still won? So what was the damage? But I digress. So here's Rudy Giuliani talking about the Mueller report and more reports that's out there that hasn't surfaced, because you know they've been talking about reports of everything that hasn't surfaced, and you've had like 2 years of. But I digress. Sorry. Here's his thoughts on the Mueller report and other reports, and where he keeps them.
How do you think Trump knew about it back then? I can't tell you exactly how, but I know how he knew about it back then. There's a lot more to come out. This is not, I mean, they may feel that it's gobbledygook, but it's gobbledygook supported by about 1,000 pieces of evidence, none of which have been revealed yet. Mm-hmm. I happen to have it in my bedroom, or my den, actually. I've had it there for years, as well as the fraudulent election votes.
Just share just share the freaking report. Stop with this whole I have it and it's coming out. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna get it out of my system. This is what irks me about Trumpsters and things like this. If you would just use a small portion of common sense, you would know all of this is a lie. You have had these reports, and it's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of pages of reports, and now you're telling me that you have them in your bedroom, I mean my den. Release it. That's all you got to do.
Well, I got 2 problems with what you said. Yeah. You said common sense. They have none. I was ready for him to go back to the Whitewater trials way back in the day. I'm like, is he going to go back to the Clinton trials? I mean, that sentences, I don't even know. I don't know what he was saying. He couldn't finish his sentence. Obviously, I can't, because I'm trying to process what I just saw. But he literally said nothing. He didn't know what the report was in his den or where his bedroom. He didn't talk about what the report said, who gave the. I can't with people like this. I cannot. I can't.
All right. I'm done with Giuliani. I
he just needs to go to prison, just like his friend, and shut up. Just go to prison or go to some island and just don't bother nobody no more.
Shit. I remember him saying that. Nobody has a hazmat suit, right? Them reports, if it's in his bedroom, they're in the safest safe on the planet Earth. Ain't nobody going in there willingly. You gotta put that in there. But now it's time to move on to our second favorite person. And this one we haven't seen for a while. And unlucky for us, he still keeps popping up from time to time because, he still needs the money too. Everybody's favorite businessman, my pillow guy, Mike Lindell. Yes, he is back. He is back. So Mike Lindell, of course, is a supporter of the truckers movement, protest, whatever you want to do it, over in Canada. So Mike's idea is he would like to support the truckers by the only way he knows how, by giving them 100,000 pillows. Because he's an idiot.
All our employees are busy making pillows right now for the truckers in Canada. We're going to try and get them through. I'm not going to say what day, or there'll be obstructionists. I know you guys are going to be there. Trust me, you will be there. I'll let you know. It's going to be great. I have a plant up in Canada. I have a factory up in Canada, but we can't make enough there because of what happened before. Remember when I was canceled in the United States, Canada companies canceled me too. Costco, the Canadian Shopping Channel. So our production went way down a year ago. So this is all. I got a little problem with Trudeau. Let me tell you, more than this started with me way back. So, but we're going to get these what brave truckers, and it's going on around the world now. Yeah. It's amazing. We're winning. Saskatchewan and I believe Alberta pulled back their mandates already. There's little victories now already, so they're pulling them back. We're winning. I encourage all the truckers, don't give up and say, okay, we'll compromise halfway. No.
Okay, let's break this lie down as quick as we can. One, they cancel the sales of your pillow in Canada because you are a freaking nut job. That doesn't mean that it cuts your production of the pillow in Canada if you can still make the pillows in Canada and give it to them. Because you're already in Canada. But that's not dramatic enough. You got to somehow make it across the border with no vaccine and everything else. That's what the story is. Number two, this has been done all around the world. No, it's not. No, absolutely not. And by the way, they try to do it. They try to organize it so they can do it here in the United States. Their first idea was to do it for the Super Bowl. I'll make something perfectly clear to all of y'all who thought that. You would have been killed. The Super Bowl is not a joke. I am not joking. I am not even threatening. Do not. Super Bowl, World Series, NBA, do not even attempt to try to do something around those events. Those people who are there to protect will protect to the end.
Yeah.
It is not a joke. I don't care how bold you are. It ain't going to end the way you thought it was going to end. So I'm going to move on from that. Just your fair warning. But then they try to do more organizations to try to do it in the United States. Yeah, nobody was going for it. It was like, yeah, you could do it in Canada and everything else, but this is the United States, and we know how crazy these people are. So, yeah, no, never mind. We're just going to stop. And they did. So, Anna, I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's talk about Mike Pillow. I need a good one. There you go.
Yeah, he'll give you one. First
of
of all, his math is off. He several problems. Number one, his commercials are a lie.
Yep.
Because he says, "Oh, my products are made."
Hey, somebody from Twitch. Hello.
Oh.
Welcome. We're not picking on you. We seriously not. The funny thing
No.
about it, we have somebody who actually watches from Twitch, have not missed the show, but they don't say anything like hello, how you doing, go to hell, anything. I don't even care at this point. So hello, Oculus War. Appreciate you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Sorry, Trace, go ahead.
Mike, the pillow guy is a liar. His commercials, our products are made in the USA. Didn't he just say he had a plant in Canada? So you can't be made in Canada and say you're made in the USA?
It's made in the USA for the USA.
He's
commercial. Our pillows are made for Canada, but that's only shown in Canada. So
you getting him an out. Second, his math is off. There were only like 150 protesters. You making 100,000 pillows? Bro, your math is off. Like, let's just say you're going to make, 3 pillows per person. That's still like, 450? Maybe? And why are you going across the border? If you have a plant in Canada, couldn't that plant in Canada just deliver them to them?
That's what I was saying.
I'm like, what is... And why did he sound like he had just finished working out? Like, dude, catch your breath. Like, stop. Catch your breath and then talk. Don't be like, I'm like, did he?
Oh, Lord, they talking about somebody else. Never mind.
Yeah.
Stay out of that one.
Yeah, but oh my goodness. I'm just like, dude, slow down. It's okay to take a breath. I mean, I'm just like, what? He has problems with Trudeau. Doesn't say what they are.
And never will.
And never will.
Oh, and by the way, you notice how he has to go. I have a problem with Trudeau, but that goes back a long time ago. How far? But we ain't known about you a long time ago.
I still want to know why he got to smuggle the pillows across the border when he's got a plant right there in Canada. Just bring them down. Like, what is this hard? Like, oh gosh, will these people go away and move to an island? All of them should just go to an island. Make a country, call it Dumupio, and just all move there. Just move there.
Oh my God.
And just leave the rest of us alone. I'm so tired of and people believe this. That's the thing that makes me so mad is people buy into this stuff. Vaccines are dangerous. The government's trying to kill you. Trust me, if the government wanted to kill you, you'd have been dead by now.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. They're not trying to kill you. They're trying to save you. Oh, I can't.
D, I agree with you on this. I also is saying I'm really, really glad that you're saying this the week that Theus is not here, because then we would have been going to the 3-hour mark on that comment alone. So thank you for getting it out of your system now, brother. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Honestly, they would go away if liberals started doing stuff. Yep.
True.
You got that out your system too. Because I'm beginning to know D, Tracy. I'm beginning to know him. So I'm pretty sure he's writing down his statement right now. I guarantee he's going to say it again.
Next week, I'm like, look.
I guarantee you he's going to say, oh, D is back. What did I say last week? Yeah, right here. Word for word.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude. You make me sick. I'm serious. Just move to a country, move to an island, call it Dumupio. Make Trump your leader, and we won't trade with y'all. We won't do nothing with y'all. Just go. That's what I said, Anna. That's exactly what I said. I'm like, well,
I don't know. Y'all using too much logic. So speaking of how it's going to get there, it didn't get there.
No, of course
10,000 pillows just awaiting the permits to cross over this bridge. Let me pan the camera over to our left, your right. You'll see the entry point. What we decided to do as a network and as my cameraman and myself thought, well, let's go ahead and go on across and we get in position. Upon entry to Canada, we were asked several questions, whether or not, what's our purpose for business, show proof of citizenship, things like that. The last question they ask you is, are you vaccinated? or do you have a negative PCR molecular test? And of course, I'm not vaccinated, nor do I have a test. So we were then placed into a situation where we had to be, quote, detained in a immigration facility. Still have all the regulations in place here in this part, at least in this part of the.
So to quickly just to point out something. J.R. Jackson watch list, please watch his show because it's really good. It's actually by speed now because he really breaks everything down into sequences. But he did point this out. Rome River, Rome Bridge doesn't go to Ontario. And he said the name of the city, and believe me, I'm not a knowledgeable person of the geography of Canada, so believe me, but trust me, I've never even heard of where that bridge actually leads to, but it ain't Ontario. So
I love how he bragged about he's not vaccinated, but if he gets COVID, he's gonna rush to a hospital. That's just another one.
And what's so funny is, oh my, and so the thing is still going on here, so that's the issue. Yeah, because they don't want you bringing in a deadly virus into their country. Oh my goodness.
And guess what? If you were in Canada and tried to come into America, the same thing was.
Yeah, he will.
No, hopefully he doesn't even see this broadcast until after.
I'm hoping that he doesn't see this.
Until after.
But by the way, tomorrow when he does see this, yeah.
He's out of town tomorrow, so he won't even see this.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, but I like JR. JR is the perfect blend of knowledge and sarcasm. Sort of like me. So he's right up my alley. He is really right up my alley. He does that sarcastic common sense type thing, like, dude, let me tell you exactly what this means because it's not making any sense to absolutely nobody. Would it be a worse food? You could have been one of the U.S. colleges. That ain't America. That ain't America. So to move on, because we already on the 1 hour mark, let me go ahead and finish the story. So the story was, yes, that Mike Liddell was going to parachute the pillows into Canada. Beast noted in the report that the pillows will have little parachutes added, making sure you put that part in or it would be dangerous. As was exactly intended to drop the pillow, he said, I cannot give you the location out, and it is no joke. I just confirmed with them, the helicopter company. And yes, this is the plan. We have the helicopter confirmed, and we are moving the time up to 11 a.m. The Beast could not reach Canada Border Security Agency for comments late Wednesday night. But there is a catch. Everything that I just read, because you would think that it's over, but it's not over. So once that report came out that this dude was going to parachute pillows into Canada, and everybody finally got to him and said, dude, you are a blithering idiot, but you already know that. Mike comes out with the good old gotcha. Ha ha ha. I just said some stupid stuff to a reporter just to see if he reported, and that idiot did report it. I gotcha. I never was thinking about doing that. Y'all just stupid. Y'all will believe anything I say. Sure, Mike. Sure. First of all, let's make one thing perfectly clear. No, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt you was not going to parachute pillows to those truckers. I know that for a fact. No, I don't think that you said the report just to see if they was crazy enough to report it. You said a lot of crazy stuff and it's been reported. Now all of a sudden, now you got a got you joke. Haha, got him.
Dumbtopia.
You get the final word, Tracy.
Dumbtopia. I'm even naming the country. Dumbtopia. They just all moved there. Oh, she's to my JR. She's
I know. That was one hell of a nap, Mickey. One hell of a nap.
I'm just giving the country a name. It can be off the coast of somewhere in like Australia, like off the coast of Australia. Let them have them. Just go on down there and just go. Go. Here's some money. Just go, and leave the rest of us alone.
I'm done. Thank goodness that I'm done. So that's it. That was. I hope that I'm finished with that. Yes, I am. Thank goodness. Who? I can even take that off my computer. So that is our first hour. It's in the book. So we're going to take a little break. Again, please do not forget to hit that like button. I would truly appreciate it. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button. And please share our videos to as many people as you possibly can. I would truly, truly appreciate it. But we're going to take a small break. So we will see you on the other end.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I always stay dreaming, never imagine I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I had to burn you. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free. I wanna be free.
Guess it will work if we was on. We are back for the second hour of Saturday Night Vibe, the progressive news show that just don't give a damn. So let's catch up to some of these. I really didn't miss a lot of them. And Susan fell asleep on the show, so that pretty much have proven that without Theas, the show is boring and people fall asleep.
Yeah, we're bored.
So, sorry, Susan. Theas will be back next week, and hopefully we can keep you awake better that way. And Nikki is, she's back. Talking about herself. So, without further ado, because we're doing great time, let's go straight into Foxy's videos of the week. So this is going to be a short one this week because I really couldn't find any real good videos. A lot of them was just kind of getting on my nerve. But of course, let's get the heavy ones out of the way. And not to say that it's heavy and not true, it's just heavy. But let's get the heavy ones out of the way first.
If I win, we will treat those people from January 6th fairly. We will treat them fairly. And if it requires pardons, we will give them pardons.
So which one is it then? Full year I've been listening to it wasn't Trump supporters that stormed the Capitol, it was BLM. It was the FBI. It was Antifa. It was leftists. Who's left to blame now, my boy? Because you don't get it both ways. You can't say Antifa caused the January 6th riots, then turn around and say, well, I'm going to throw them some pardon because they're treated unfairly. I thought we wanted anybody that vandalized or damaged federal property to get a minimum of 10 years. Or was that just people of color? And that's Trump staying on brand. He's always been full of shit. He'll always be full of shit, and his supporters will always eat that shit up.
So, yeah, that was your Trump one. I know I said in the title, in the description from Trump to my pillow guy. So there's your Trump one. Yeah, they can't keep their story straight. Because as long as people like Fox and Newsmax and everything else have 24-hour news, they can stretch the lie out over a certain period of time. So one group set of times will say the first lie. The second hour's evening late night shows will say the second lie. And the two will never cross each other. Because you got to remember that BLM was the group of people who attacked the Capitol.
Yep.
Because you saw one black person in the group.
Who's still in jail.
Who's still in jail. Yeah, still there. You're going to learn who you are, boy. So, yeah. So, it was BLM, Antifa, FBI, actors. Heard that lately. Actors. But if that's the case, and all of these were not true Trump supporters, why would you give them pardons? And by the way, Trump, why didn't you give them pardons when you was in office? Why are you waiting now to say what you're going to do? And to make it perfectly clear, it's not like your lie about the voter fraud, where you said it from beginning to the middle to the end. No, this is brand new for you, buddy. This is brand new, fresh out the lie box and everything. And now you're going to give pardon to these people who were not Trump supporters, but who are Trump supporters. And that guy was absolutely correct on what he said when it was BLM doing the marching and the rioting and all this other stuff and burning down buildings and everything. You did flat out say they should get a 10-year minimum if they mess with any federal buildings. Of course, you also said the same thing about they mess with statues. So it was a black thing. Just to put it to you that way. Didn't matter what they was destroying. It was who was destroying it. So that's your new one, Tracy. That's your new one.
Well, let's just start this from the beginning. First, Trump is such a liar, because I remember January the 6th, he told the protesters he would be marching right down to the Capitol with him. That let me stop. That person marched himself right back to the White House and gleefully watched on television. Not only did he do that, but he was still president up until the 20th. So technically, he's telling them, I didn't care enough about you to pardon you when I was actually president. But if you elect me again, if you give me one more chance, I'll get it right this time.
And by the way, he will pardon. And this is me speculating. But if I know Trump the way I want that I know Trump, he will pardon some of the people. He will. And I can tell you exactly who he's going to pardon. He's going to pardon all the leaders of all the white supremacist groups that's been either put in jail or under investigation.
But then you're assuming that he's going to get reelected.
No, he ain't not.
So you have to, because you know you have to be president to do what you're talking about. Because if he's not president, he can't unless he runs for governor of what? DC area? No, DC doesn't have a governor. They're not a state.
Yeah.
I'm just like, y'all sitting there cheering, and I'm like, he's the main one that said, I'll be down there with you marching. No, he wasn't. He wasn't there. So now you expect him to be there when he gets reelected? Like, again, dumbtopia. We should just, this is the name of the new country. We should just put people on it. And he could be the ruler of that country. With all of their illogical, dumb, stupid, makes no sense to me.
And Mickey, he is, and a lot of his followers in the political roundtable are doing the same thing. It's not working. At least it's not working at the effort that he thought should work at. Because remember, and I know I'm not being naive when I say this. I'm not saying it's not working on some people. What I am saying is Trump has lost so much power that now that group that was cheering for him, those are real deep Trump supporters. Those are people who done flat out done drunk the Kool-Aid. This is it. Whatever Trump says. The rest of the people, they're done with him. There's a group in Texas who was a strong advocate of Trump. And I do mean strong, and I do mean they had power to do some real damage if they really wanted to. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to be blocked on here. But let's just say they was in Texas. They had the power, they had the prestige, and they had the money that if they really wanted to do some damage, they had the ability to do the damage. The leader of that group came out and go, Trump, you lied to us. You lied to us on all the stuff that you said you was going to do. You didn't do it. You lied. You turned our back on us, and we're turning our back on you. We're done. Their support was gone. So why you see all these other Trumpist type political people that's coming around who is not Trump, but they're using Trump's rhetoric, his wording, his phrases, his gestures, and all this other stuff, because they see the writing on the wall that Trump had the right roadmap to get what he wanted: money, power, prestige, the whole kit and caboodle. But now it went from it's being Trump to, we just want Trump's messaging.
Yeah,
we just don't want Trump. We like your messaging. We just don't like you.
Yeah, and that means that there's a worse than Trump around the corner. And that's the part that I don't like.
Yeah, to an extent, Mickey, because Republicans right now are trying to find a way not to even get Trump to even run again.
Yeah, that was because I was going to say they are literally like, don't do this. It's a bad idea. Because they want DeSantis. They want DeSantis to run so bad.
I don't know who they want. They want to be reestablished the way it used to be. They thought that, and I'm guessing this. This is not anything I read or anything, so this ain't fact. This is just my opinion. Is they thought Trump was going to be the next generational type thing for Republicans. that this is we're going to move into the next generation. See, you got to remember, Republicans at its core just want money, power. That's pretty much their core thing. Trump came along and they got money, they got power. They didn't know Trump was one, a belligerent idiot, and two, nuts at the very same time. So now they got to pull back and go, okay, you're actually costing us money and power. So yeah, we don't want you back here ever again. So they're actually going out of their way to make sure to not only make sure that Trump do not get reelected, they're going out of their way to make sure that Trump don't even run again.
Oh, he's running. His ego will not let him just sit on the sidelines and just not do nothing. He's running. And your boy Lindsey Graham had this right. If he runs, he's winning the nomination.
DeSantis is the worst part. Yeah, he is.
He is. He's the worst possibility, but he's the one that makes the most sense to me. I'm like, okay.
Because DeSantis is what I've been saying for the longest time. If you could get Trump and if you could get a politician that has Trump-like abilities but know how to keep their mouth shut, that's DeSantis. Now, granted, trust me, I've listened to some of DeSantis' speech too.
He had his baby build a wall on a commercial.
He ain't the brightest person in the world either. And the funny thing, let me rephrase it. I have one issue. I mean, don't get it twisted. You know all my issues with DeSantis. As a politician, I got one issue with DeSantis that may mess him up. DeSantis sucks under pressure. I mean, he is.
Oh, he likes to run.
Terrible.
He likes to run. I'm like,
he is really, really bad at being put under pressure. If you put DeSantis under the right pressure, he is going to crumble. This dude can't even answer one simple question.
Gets mad, huffs off. I'm like, okay.
They asked him, was he vaccinated? This was like a 5-minute speech of gibberish.
So he went all Miami Dolphins coach on a simple yes or no question.
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know what he said. I don't know what was said. I was like, dude.
Just answer the question would be.
Somebody pushes you during these debates, you got something to work on because it's awful.
Again, Dumbtopia. An island for all the dummies. Nah, Tucker Carlson
Don't
ain't
worry
one.
about
No,
Tucker Carlson.
nah, he got
no.
No.
Tucker is making way too much money from what he's doing right now.
He's got too much influence to be running. Nope.
And by the way, and forgive me for saying this, Tracy, but I just got to be realistic. Tucker is not going to run because he's making way too much money from Fox on what he's doing right now. I mean, the dude got 2 shows now. He's making way more money now. 2, let's be honest, Tucker ain't got the balls to run. Tucker is real nice and comfortable in his little bubble where he can say what he want to say. To
nobody criticizes him.
But when somebody criticizes him, he run for the hills. Oh my God, I'm getting canceled today. No, he don't have the guts to run.
Mm-mm.
No, he gonna run against that one group that he's gonna pull a Marjorie Taylor Greene and Matt Gaetz and run to the closest black SUV and get the hell up out of Dodge. He's not running.
I don't think even. It's between DeSantis and Abbott. Those 2, I just got the front. Those 2 wanted so bad. Yes, he did, Anna. That dude went AWOL. They couldn't even find him in Florida. They was like, where's DeSantis? Where's DeSantis? Couldn't find him.
Oh, hell, I just saw that Tucker comment. My eyes corrected it the first time. Huh?
Anna, you might have to explain that one. That one went.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, I thought.
Okay.
And now, I'm sorry. I thought you had said the Cucker comment, so that's why I was like, But you the one that wrote it, Anna. So what? But that was Mickey.
That was
And by
Mickey.
the way, you said Cucker, so I should have known that it was Mickey. So it's getting late, so I should have known. I got it now, Anna. I should have known. I messed up because I thought you wrote that, but I should have known that Mickey would be the one to write Cucker. Because she's Mickey and we love her. So let's just get that heavy thing out the way. So we're gonna move on to, it's racist, but it's really not racist. Racist is if it's true, and it is kind of true.
Show me something black people do for no reason at all.
That's true. Oh,
It's
God.
true.
That's true. I'm like, what?
I don't know why we all of a sudden feel like playing basketball. I have no idea why.
No basket, no rim, no nothing, no ball, no nothing. Just
my deal is, but he goes and looks out the window. Why? We don't know. We always just do that. We
just do it.
Just look out the window, look out the door. Going on in the neighborhood.
I don't see how you can interpret that as racism.
Yeah.
Because racism would have been if he ate like watermelon, which all black people don't eat watermelon.
Well, that's why I said it's kind of like, is it racist? Is it not? But can you call it racist if it's true? And for some reason, we do stuff like that. We don't know why we do it. We don't know why we imaginary start playing basketball. We ain't never made those moves on the basketball court in real life anyway. But in our imagination, we Jordan.
Yeah, we sure are.
Hey, don't look. We the greatest basketball player.
And it doesn't even matter the gender.
In our living room. It just we just do stuff like that. So it's kind of I guess I used to do that. He was stupid. God.
German English. We knew Mickey was going to do that. We knew. I was like, well, here comes 10, 9, 8, 7.
We need to start counting down for Mickey. My white brother used to do that. Okay, so it's not even a black thing.
So it's not even a black thing. Okay. So now everybody do it. Okay.
So is it a male thing then?
I did that as a child. I don't do it now.
There you go. So it's just a thing. I think it's a basketball player thing. It may be.
No, because I wasn't athletic at all. Athleticism was not my thing.
The Rays call out just blacks make it racist. Okay. Well, then that was a racist statement. Forgive me. But I didn't know it was a male thing. I didn't know it was a male thing. So yes, it was racist. I'll find some more videos like that though. just to see if we actually cross racial boundaries. But it does actually speak to one thing though. That the races are not as different as everybody makes it out to be.
That's true.
That at its core, we, black, white, Latino, Native American, we Asian, there is something in us that we all do because we just do it. We have no reason why we do it. We just do. It's just that certain group of people who just feel like we have to be divided by something. So they'll find something and just say that this one group is the only something that does it. You don't do it. Just like what you were saying, Tracy, about the watermelon chicken. Really? We're the only race in the United States that eat watermelon chicken. Really? But hey.
Mm-mm.
And by the way, just a little history lesson. The reason why they even said watermelon chicken is because during the 1800s, when we was actually thriving, that was our what the heck is that?
I don't know. I thought it was some of my house, but I don't hear nothing. think that's me. I don't see what it is. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore it because I don't see what it is.
Yeah, but is it your medicine?
Nope, that's not time for me to take my medicine.
Scared the crap out of me though. But we was thriving in that area of chicken and watermelon. So white racists had to make a joke. Haha, that's the only thing they eat is chicken and watermelon. So that's where that racist crap came from. All right. We are all outside. Oh yeah. We the greatest basketball players.
That's it. Who's LeBron? I don't know.
At one time, basketball players were all white, just like baseball and football. Yep, sure was. Okay, so is it a male thing then?
It's definitely not a male thing. I did that as a child.
I don't eat a lot of meat, but when I do, it's usually chicken. I love all fruit except melons of any kind.
She said especially.
Especially melons of any kind.
I don't like watermelon. I don't like watermelon, cantaloupe, or melons.
I don't do cantaloupe.
Can't. I'm not good.
I just can't do cantaloupe. Watermelon. Surprisingly enough, I like watermelon, but I couldn't tell you the last time I even ate one. Not even the slices. Because, boy, when I tell you, back when the kids were here, that's what I can really tell you. Because what we would do is get a ball. We would get a watermelon. We would cut it in half. But we would get a ball scooper and scoop the whole thing out and put it in a bowl. And then put it in the freezer for a couple of hours. The greatest doggone snack you ever had when it's hot outside. It is wonderful.
I'm over a great.
Yeah, by the way, you're gonna be sick as a dog later on.
Yeah.
When all that stuff hit your stomach. But until then, the greatest doggone snack when it's hot outside, you will spend a lot longer time outside than you ever thought you would.
You're gonna be that lactose tolerant person that drinks milk all the time. Like that's your problem.
Yep. I was a star basketball player. Really?
Really?
Well,
Mickey, we didn't know.
All right, Mickey. Mickey over there slamming on people. All right, Mickey. All right, so going on to the next video. And I don't know how to describe it. I just wanted to share it because it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't know who this is. If you do stuff like that, more power to you. Whatever. Wait a minute. Hold on, because she did say something. I only learned a few years ago that people salt their milk, try to dip, not a chance in hell. Sorry, Tracy. No, hell, no. That salt on melon thing, no. I like my sweet. I like my savory. I like my hot stuff hot, and I like my cold stuff cold. Neither of the two show cross. So cold pizza, no. Hot potato salad, no. No. I like the stuff where it was supposed to be. See, thank you, Anna. Salt, no.
How's y'all eating melons? Just like that.
I like melon. So anyway, I don't know who this is. I guess it's just to make a perfect video or something like that, but it's not true.
For my husband's lunch today, I'm going to start by packing in a small side salad. First, I laid down some romaine lettuce and sliced carrots. Then I'm adding some sliced onions and then these funny looking tomatoes that I got at the farmer's market. For the salad dressing, I have roasted sesame, and that one is one of our favorites. Next, I cut up some strawberries into heart-shaped and added those in there. Lastly, I toasted up some cheese garlic bread, which is going to go super well with our main portion. Moving on to the main portion, we're going to be doing spaghetti and meatballs. Last night, my husband and I did meatball subs, and they turned out super delicious, and of course, we had leftovers. And what better way to use those up than to make some pasta? Once my pasta was done cooking, I tossed it in the extra marinara sauce and then added in my meatballs. Of course, no spaghetti is complete without some freshly grated Parmesan and some fresh parsley. And now that everything's ready to go, I'm packing it all up and of course including a note for my husband.
So as you can see, the lady on the left is being a whole lot more realistic.
Yeah, because I'm like, you lucky I even made lunch for you.
No.
See, she's one of those Martha Stewart types that you really want to punch in the face sometimes. It's like, girl, it ain't that deep. Oh, man, I cut it into little hearts. Girl, if you don't sit down.
OMG, cold pizza for
no. You gotta warm your pizza up, and you gotta do it in the oven, because put it in the microwave is stupid.
Cold pizza, cold chicken, no.
Yeah, the lady on the left was me. Definitely, I'm putting a whole bottle of ranch in. It's like, hey, don't use all this.
Salad and garlic bread and spaghetti and meatballs is heaven. Was that a canned sauce? No, that was
canned spaghetti.
That was canned spaghetti, Mickey. Yeah, that's your spaghetti. Ain't nobody packing all that. I'm sorry.
Doing all that to pack a lunch. You go get a sandwich and some chips, and you gonna call it a day, or you gonna go buy you something. Adios amigos.
First of all, I know my wife will pack me a lunch if I ask her, would you please pack me a lunch? Rest assured, what she's packing me is the leftovers from the night before, and she's put in a container. She put an aluminum foil on it, or if we can actually still find the lid, she's gonna put the lid on it. She put it in a food line plastic bag, put it in the refrigerator, and then text me, your lunch is in the refrigerator. But all those heart shapes and I'm
gonna do heart shapes and cut the onion. No, ain't nobody doing all that.
Bread and everything. No.
Team too much. No. Way too much.
The mom who made her son fresh teriyaki chicken, cut their food with the stars, and the mom who put chips in it. Yeah, because that's more realistic, isn't it? No, ain't nobody doing all that. No.
I know I'm a picky eater. I sure am.
I was picky. I'm picky.
I am sure enough. And nope, I'm not gonna eat everything.
Again, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm pretty much done caught up on exactly what I can and can't do. I'm done. The last new thing that I tried that I hate that I even tried it because was fried frog legs.
Oh, I tried those as a child, and they don't taste like chicken.
No.
Stop telling that lie. It tastes just like chicken. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, SpaghettiOs. That's what it was.
Oh, yes. Spaghetti. Oh, no.
Nah.
It's got to be in the context of what are we talking about? Does it cost a lot? Okay, I have 8 bugs before.
I have 8 chocolate covered ants. But I was a kid, so when you're a kid, you try anything for the first time and the last time. So pretty much figured if I was going to die, I would have been dead by now. All right, so the final video of the night is my all-time favorite thing that I like to do with the audience. I am going to stop the video at a certain point. I'm going to see was everybody paying attention. I'm going to, of course, give everybody a chance to comment and everything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much what I got out of it. It doesn't have a taste to it.
No, snails are good. Frog legs are just like this.
Snails are disgusting.
No, they're not.
Frog legs have no taste to it. No. So Tracy, you
put some butter on
you
them.
Don't want no. You eat snail, but you won't eat watermelon. And on top of that, you would go, ooh, watermelon, ooh, snails.
Snails are good. Watermelon is not.
I'm moving on. So, like I said, I'm not even gonna take our picture down because I have to make sure that I stop it at a certain point. I'm going to stop it at a certain point. You have to pay attention, and I'll give everybody a chance to say something back because I know we're on a delay and everything like that. So here we go, the pay attention test.
I keep getting this question a lot. Jennifer, are you trans? Are you trans?
Jennifer, I have no idea what you identify as, but I think you're absolutely beautiful.
No, you're going to have to play that again because I think I missed it.
Okay. Tell me when I can turn the sound back up. Oh, you can do it now. Same with alligator, no taste of his own. I don't do alligator no more. Tried it when I was younger. So here we go. I'm gonna play the video again.
I keep getting this question a lot. Jennifer, are you trans? Are you trans?
Jennifer, I have no idea what you identify as, but I think you're absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I got it now. I
Okay,
think I got it.
don't say that, Tracy. I'm gonna see if everybody else got it. Yeah, that's why. Oh, and by the way, I apologize, and I forgot that you have a sensitive stomach. So let's get off that subject. Okay, the audience can actually say it. So if you got it, just say what it is that you saw, and I can wait.
I think I got it, but I can't say mine yet. I'm hoping everybody got what I got because I feel real dumb.
Because I didn't get it the first. My catching stuff is like really weird. Like I see it, I know something wrong, but at the same time I ignore it. Like, okay, so Mickey didn't get it.
Yep, I think I got it.
The man was hitting on Jennifer no matter what. Nope.
Nope, that wasn't it either.
That wasn't it. Bingo.
Yep, that was it. She was pouring salt in the coffee. Now I got as soon as I saw, I'm like, she pouring salt in that coffee.
So here we go.
I keep getting this question a lot. Jennifer, are you trans? Are you trans?
Jennifer, I have no idea what you identify as, but I think you're absolutely beautiful. Stunning even. But why the fuck are you putting salt in your coffee?
So there you go. I saw what looked like salt, and I should have just said, that don't look like sugar, that looks like salt. But I was seriously just, first of all, if she's trans, heck of a job. But besides that, so I was like, what am I missing? And then he said, why are you putting salt in your coffee? I went, oh crap, there was salt that I saw. That was literally just salt.
Yep, I finally got one.
There you go.
I finally got one.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that was it. That's the last of it.
Wait a minute. It's 10. We didn't got 10:40. No, it's 10:40.
Well, 10:43 we've been on. Watched it twice and it didn't hit me until a while. I thought I stopped it. Oh, wait a minute. You cheated, then. You stopped the video. Tracy, you get a prize?
Yeah, I do want a prize because I was like, oh. A Red Lobster card. I don't like Red Lobster.
Don't worry, you ain't gonna give me $34 worth of 50 cents or whatever the heck she got. Oh, that's another place I haven't been in a long time.
They cheesy biscuits are terrible. I don't know why everybody talk about it.
You know what, Tracy? Never mind. I know you're doing it on purpose now.
I am not. Nobody goes to there and say, "Who give me the biscuits? Don't give me nothing else."
You are the liberal Trump. You find what the most popular thing you possibly find.
Nobody likes Red Lobster. Nobody.
Their biscuits is phenomenal.
I'd rather go to the Texas Roadhouse.
You found out everybody like it, and you decide to buck the system.
No, they're nasty, and you can't eat them. Oh, what?
Olive Garden chicken fettuccine Alfredo.
Yeah, chicken.
The only thing I get for Red Lobster.
Yeah,
the only thing.
Yeah, I just get the steak Alfredo, and that's it. I'm like, that's all. Oh, and the salad. I'll never get their soup.
Oh, gee, I used to love that biscuit with that salad. Olive Garden
or Red Lobster,
or
because they
Red
both
Lobster.
serve salad.
My all-time favorite restaurant, by the way, is Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, now they bread. Okay, now
Ooh,
that's a conversation.
we have Red Lobster. We have it in the stores. They have it in the stores now. I tried to actually do it homemade, like literally from scratch, and yeah, that didn't work. She's talking about Olive Garden. Yeah, chicken fettuccine Alfredo is the only thing I get from Olive Garden. Texas Roadhouse, I don't even pick up the menu no more. I get the same thing over and over again. Good Lord, I wish you find out what that is.
I'm trying to wait. It's all the way over there. I'm like, I'm not getting up till the show's over.
I can't remember the last time I've been to a restaurant. I've got Chinese to go just once a year. Oh gosh.
I got Chinese. I had sushi the other day.
What was the last restaurant I've been to?
I try to stay local in terms of my restaurants, for real though. Because I'm like, those
Yeah,
chain ones.
we went to a local grocery store. A local place that's been here for decades that serves breakfast. Same thing. It's phenomenal. Tracy, the aliens are reaching out. They're trying to talk to you, Tracy. You ain't listening. They're trying to say something to you.
Mm-mm.
Oh, sorry, people. 1 second here. Take care of a little bit of business. I don't know why these bots decided to come into my place all of a sudden and do stuff knowing that you ain't gonna stay.
Oh yeah, and making the sushi I had, it had sriracha on it. Oh, it was so good.
Hate sushi.
See now how you gonna sit? Well, you don't know what you
Hate
missing.
sushi.
Sushi is so good,
My
especially
fish is cooked. And that's all I got to say about that.
if you like rice and you like chicken. Sushi is just the next step right above it.
I like cooked food.
You know they do sometimes cook chicken and sushi, right?
Okay. Now
They.
let me just have chicken and rice. You ain't got to roll it up.
Oh my gosh.
And that's a waste of time. Plus, I like my food hot. I like my rice hot. I like my chicken hot.
They have hot sushi. I just had some the other day for lunch.
Nah. I can't handle it.
Oh, sriracha. Yeah.
Sriracha.
Oh, yeah. I normally can't, but that was like really good. I was like, oh, this is good. It's those ghost peppers. I'm like, nah, I can't with this.
Now there has been a trend. I'm kind of glad it is dying down, so to speak. Was for a while we had the trend of the hottest whatever. Like for a while it was wings. So let's just stick with wings. So it was always trying wings and trying to they now have levels to hot sauces. And I forgot what they're called, but it's decibels. I know that's not the name of it, so don't kill me. But it's certain levels to it where it's just keep going up and up and up and up. And we're gonna see how long you can last eating a wing with this sauce on it. The last one that you get to, Tracy, you all you need is a dab. Is that hot?
See, that I can't tolerate.
So you don't put it over the whole wing. You just put it on like on one side of the wing or something like that. Yeah, I'm good.
You know what was one won't go away? It's the one chip challenge. I'm like, if y'all stop.
Yeah. Never had
Ceviche? Ceviche? I don't know how to even pronounce that word.
Oh, that's gonna kill me for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, and that's what?
Spell that word for me, Tracy.
I ain't got my glasses on. Ceviche.
Really?
C is in Charlie, E is in Edward, V is in Victor, I is in Indiana, C is in Cat, H is in Henry, E is in Edward.
Ceviche. Ceviche.
But what is it?
I have no idea.
I'm like, well, what is it?
Is coffee?
No, that's Kofi. Y'all throwing up words that we just don't know. We sitting here like, is that?
Ceviche. I got it now.
But what is it, Mickey?
What it is.
Yeah, what? Tell us what that is. So I'm like, ooh, no.
Ceviche. Is ceviche, South American seafood dish from the modern day country of Peru, typically made from fresh raw fish, and we're done with this definition.
Just so they eat sushi.
Yeah, that's basically what that is. It's sushi. No, absolutely not. Usually fish and vegetables cooked in an acid, vinegar, lemon, etc. So it's pickled? I mean, because that's what that sounds like. Vinegar, I don't know about lemon. I know vinegar, so it's a pickle. Nah, it don't matter. I saw the word raw and I was done with the whole thing. No, I'm good. But I'll finish the rest of it. Made from fresh raw fish cured in fresh citrus juice, most commonly lemon or lime, but historically made with juices of bitter orange.
Okay, that sounds pretty good.
It sounds different, I tell you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-conforming individuals, that is our show for tonight. I do appreciate Tracy coming on to the show. So, Tracy, please take this moment and tell everybody where they can find you.
TracyMediaLLC.com. That's where you'll see all my videos at. Oh, yeah, I do. I do now you said it. Yes. I'm sorry, Anna. Don't hate me.
I'm not going to sleep on that crap, so I totally refuse. I refuse you in the name of God. I'm not going to sleep on that idiot. You can find me every Saturday. Every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Saturday Night Vibe. You can find me tomorrow on Radical Truth to Power at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every platform. And as time goes on, I will be starting on other platforms. While we at it, please support us, Tracy, me, Theas, on our platforms. Please do not forget to hit that like button on the way out the door. If you do enjoy our content, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I will be truly appreciative of it. Tomorrow's topic will be basically a rant. So it's going to be a pretty short show because Theas is not going to be on the show, but this is more Thea-ish type topics. But tomorrow we will be discussing that the more things stay the same, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Killing of young black men and the people who gets off from it. I'm just gonna go into my little rant to get it off my chest, and then I'll start working on next week's show. Showing you videos and content. So. With Tracy, I am Marlon Clyburn from Saturday Night Vibe. Until next time, we will see you when we see you. Peace.